and welcome to the WNR, or the WWE Network Review, a weekly podcast where we look at the very best the WWE Network has to offer by watching something then, now and forever, and seeing if it's worth the $9.99 a month, or watching something from the 80s, 90s, noughties, and now. My name's James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by
Dan White
and
Gerald Dawler.
It's episode 47 today. Before I go on what's on this episode, I'll say it's been a while since we've had a podcast, and since last time we met up, isn't it?
We've had a brief break. It's like everyone needs a holiday.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a bit of time, get up to our own things.
Exactly, yeah, and then regroup. It's like I know WWE don't have an off season, but it's nice for us to have like a little break and then start the year again WWE way, because we will be building up towards what is WrestleMania 33 now. So. No, crazy, but since we have, we did WrestleMania 32, that was our last one. Since then, we've had a couple of Raws, haven't we, the night after Raw.
SmackDowns.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on everything that's gone down, Dan?
Well, as you know, Shane McMahon lost the match, but he still gained control of Raw.
Yeah.
Out of spite, Vince, I think it was trying to be, but he didn't want to get outman. He didn't want to be the smaller man to his son. Kind of thing, but Shane McMahon, it's clearly just a ploy, but it's.
Do you think it was the right thing for them to do? It's a bit of a cop out.
I think it was because everyone knew that the Undertaker was never going to lose.
Yeah,
and we all wanted Shane McMahon to win, and I think the response was overwhelming.
Yeah,
done some good matches on Raw.
Yeah, I mean you've seen a bit of it, haven't you? What's your take on the new kind of style they're going for? A lot of new NXT guys as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I quite like it. To be quite honest, he's bringing up all the stars, especially Baron Corbin as well.
Yeah, well, Baron Corbin had
which I've always been saying, he will be a future WWE champion and a very good one.
Yeah, he was good, and he debuted at WrestleMania, didn't he? Won the Battle Royal, cut impressive performances.
And also, AJ Styles becoming #1 contender.
Yeah, do you think that's a bit strange because he lost to Jericho at WrestleMania and now he's done contender?
But he won the Fatal 4-Way. Everyone. It's good to see people actually want the heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
It's not being won because of feuds out of spite like Triple H has done. It's not a good guy overcoming all the odds. It's just genuine people that want the title. Kevin Owens was won in the Fatal 4-Way. Sami Zayn was meant to be won but got taken out by Kevin Owens. That's getting replaced by Cesaro, which was
another
a return from injury. You also had the debut of Enzo and Big Cass.
Yeah, well, are you happy about that then on the main roster now?
What was the message I sent to you? What was the face I sent to you? Did it look like I was happy by that?
No, it didn't look like you were very happy, but it'd be interesting to see, them on the roster and, like you said, the NXT talent coming up. I suppose it is good. But the interesting thing you say about Enzo Big Cass coming, we are only, as we record this, a couple of days away from going to see Raw at the O2 live in London.
Yeah.
And Big Cass, and are you happy about the talent that's going to be there? Of course, we had the news of Bray Wyatt's injury, but are you happy with the roster that you're going to see?
Yeah, with a few exceptions. Obviously, I'd like to see Orton again because I saw him last year. But it'd be good to see some new faces, even though it's only a year on from the last time we went.
Yeah,
there's been a few changes.
It's been quite a.
Seth's gone out injured. Cena's not as over his injury as he should be.
And he's not really the start. Like it is the Reigns who is the main event guy, isn't he now? And like I said, it has changed quite a bit in the year, especially since we've been watching it now. This is our journey from we're coming up to year anniversary. And that's what it's going to be about. But we talked about you went there last year, Dan. Jad, this is your first year, isn't it?
I am a WWE virgin.
Yeah. So, are you excited?
I don't know. I'm excited to be going to WWE Raw.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to expect. It's the anticipation.
Yeah.
What's the largest crowd you've been a part of previous to this? Have you not been to a local football game?
I think this is going to be like big.
Yeah, Rev Pro.
So, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Rev Pro.
Yeah.
So that's like a couple of hundred.
Yeah, 300. Yeah. So. And we're looking at what, 18,000 people there, mate.
Yeah.
And Raw is the flagship show, and it is. I might be biased here, but I think I've contributed it over the years as well. It is the best audience, and I think one of the best shows of the year because of the passion.
The emotion that Raw fans show, whether they absolutely hate someone, they hate them with a passion. Like Enzo Big Cass, I hate them with a passion.
You're going to be booing your head off, aren't you?
I wouldn't go as far as buying I hate Enzo and Big Cass t-shirts or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make a sign depicting it. They're going to know I hate them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be standing up. I'm not going to be fucking. We've got one word for you. No, we've got two words for you. Fuck off.
So the team you hate's going to be there, but Jad, your favourite wrestler of all time is going to be, AJ Styles.
I know.
And he's #1 contender for the WWE title when you go see him. So
Phenomenal.
he's not doing too bad, is he?
I'm looking forward to seeing AJ Styles. What I've seen of him since debuting in Royal Rumble, I think he's made a good impression. I'm not sure about what he's going to bring to the Roman Reigns. Well, he's going to bring a good match to the Roman Reigns title.
Yeah.
That's all he's going to bring. Whether he wins it or not, it's going to be.
Yeah, and that's the more, the Payback. We're going to be watching that on the network when it comes up. We're doing our own predictions. It's interesting to think Reigns and AJ are the big good guys, and they're going against each other. Maybe Saints in the future.
No, sorry, Roman Reigns isn't a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He is the guy.
Yeah. Did you like the promo? It was quite strong, wasn't it? I saw.
It
I
was. Yeah.
But I do think the attitude with Reigns will change. Like, it won't be like a Cena type baby face.
No, he's going to be a.
He will be smart. Yeah.
He's going to be a rock.
And I do maybe see something in the AJ. I mean, if Reigns dishes out a beating, and we all know, it'll be interesting to see. But that's all upcoming in the next month. Of course, it's a big month, April. It's a huge month of May because we've got our year anniversary, of course, and we've got episode 50, which is our top 50 WWE superstars of all time, which is, going to be mental. Like we say, usually watch something from the 80s, 90s, noughties, and now. This month, we're going to watch something from ECW, WCW, and WWE. Then, now, and forever. So we're going to watch each of these, but we've got a choice what to watch first. So the first choice will be ECW Barely Legal 1997. The ECW's first ever paper. April 13th, 1997. You've got people like Terry Funk, Raven, RVD.
What year was that? Sorry?
Shane Douglas. 1997. Barely Legal.
Barely Legal. Like, bad.
Second choice for you two. Well, it's extreme, isn't it, ECW? So the second choice, it is WCW Spring Stampede 1999. And that's April 11th. And it was from Washington. And of course, the tagline was the good, the bad, the showdown. It's a 4-way free-for-all with Flair's belt on the line. That's a fatal 4-way. It is probably WCW's last great pay-per-view they had. So we got a choice between ECW's first ever pay-per-view, WCW's last great one, or the last one, Backlash 2003. It is one of my favourite events. Main event is The Rock versus Goldberg. Goldberg's debut in WWE, first time ever. Also featuring, not many people know, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena match for the WWE Championship as well. That was April 27th, 2003, from Massachusetts. So yeah, you've got WWE, ECW, WCW, 3 great events. We're going to watch all 3, but which one first? Jad, what do you think?
I think ECW.
ECW. What do you reckon, Dan?
WCW?
I'm going to go
WWE.
WWE.
No, actually.
That's April 11th.
Yeah.
April 11th is the WCW event. ECW event is April 13th. So you got April 11th, April 13th, and WWE Backlash is April 27th. Okay, so our first event, WCW is the first port of call. It's 1999. We're going to party like it's 1999.
So this is before many of them obviously jumped ship.
Yeah.
I don't know, some of them were starting to leave at this point. I think Jericho.
The time Jericho's a part of this, Big Show was the first big one. He made the jump in February.
Big Show, big one.
He was the first one kind of, go to WWE. And this was, like I say, WCW's, they were losing it at this point. And they wouldn't, they wouldn't get it back because they would be out of business, within 2 years of this.
Yeah.
Which is sad, but Spring Stampede, I've got this on VHS and I've seen this and it's fantastic. And the opening match, there's a couple of real cracker matches on there as well. But the opening match is a really, really good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, WCW Spring Stampede 1999, Sunday, April 11th. Main event is Ric Flair defending his title against DDP Sting and Hogan.
The Hall of Famer.
Four corners
Sting.
match.
The Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame Sting, Hall of Famer Hogan.
Hall of Famer Flair. Hall of Famer DD.
He will be Hall of
P.
Famer.
Yoga.
won't he? Yeah, but he's helped Jake the Snake get into the Hall of Fame, hasn't he? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, WCW. Yeah, Tony Schiavone, Mike Tenay, Bobby Heenan. Oh, I love Bobby Heenan. Tony Schiavone, what do you think of him as a commentator? Have we talked about Tony Schiavone? Have we talked about him much?
No, he's different. He's a different voice. He plays, a good part. He's a good talker.
Yeah. He's a WCW version of JR, wasn't he, really?
Say that, and then you got the King on the right,
Yeah,
and you got
Bobby Heenan.
Coachman on the left.
No, but you know Mike Tenay, Jared, don't you, from his time in
TNA.
TNA. He was one of the lead commentators there. Maybe
Tenay and Tenay.
Tenay in TNA, yeah. But we are here live.
Are we?
Here we are, and look who this is. Blitzkrieg. And you might think, who is he?
Who is he?
Yeah, you might think that.
It looks like the Red Ranger's trousers.
No, he's...
and about his face.
This is Kalisto. No, it's not. It's
Rey Mysterio Senior.
we will see Rey Mysterio later on in the night as well, Jared. Don't look
I
forward
like
to it.
Ray.
Rey Mysterio Jr.
No, just another young high flyer. Looked to have a promising career in WCW, but
Lucha.
faded out a little bit. But his style, really cool. Really cool. Cruiserweights. No, the cruiserweights in WCW was...
Oh, they had a brilliant cruiserweight.
Oh, yeah. It was the main focal point, wasn't it? The undercard, especially for a few... This period here, 3 or 4 years. They had the best talent there. And Juventud Guerrera was a part of that, and he's going to be in action here. Of course, you had the Mysterios, your Jerichos, your Malinkos, your Ultimo Dragon, all these type of foreign wrestlers that come over. I say foreign, but...
Juventud? Juve?
Juve, yeah. Psychosis,
Yeah.
Oh,
And look who's reffing.
Well, who is it now?
Have a look. It's the pin counting, Delta flying.
Do you know who Juventud, didn't you, Joe?
No.
Juve? He had a bit part in 2001, didn't he? He was in a cruiserweight division.
Yeah, but he came on the scene a little bit later as well as part of the Mexicals. Yeah, the 3 of them, super crazy. Him and Psychosis. Yeah. So yeah, he had a little bit, but apparently he had a bit of an attitude problem. This is what they say. But he seems right to me. And he was a good enough worker. He used to have a mask in WCW and lost it. That was kind of the way WCW did it. A little bit kind of ruined the Cruiserweight division, was to unmask the superstar.
Rey Mysterio.
Exactly. They did it with Ray, and why do you think WWE brought him back and they didn't really mention that part of his career, just the mask. But Blitzkrieg and Guerrera, it is a really good start.
You like your high flying stuff,
I
don't you,
like this
Jared?
stuff. I'm going to get into it.
And these two men exchanging early pin attempts, showing what each other has. Of course, the luchador style in force here, and Juventud Guerrera, main component of that. And what do you think of Blitzkrieg's look, Jack?
Rey Mysterio-esque.
Yeah.
It is. It's a rock and top. Probably a bit bigger than Mysterio, to be fair.
Yeah.
Bit taller, isn't he?
Yeah. Like, so we've seen Mysterio a bit, and he looks tiny anyway.
Yeah, because Mysterio makes it to the second rope. He bounces off that. This fella's going off the top. I think the ring's a bit shorter.
Yeah. I think WCW is a little bit smaller, but I mean, these two men that landed on the feet, gets caught in a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. You see the agility of both men there, hip tosses being able to land on their feet. Ninja style.
Ninja!
No, but you missed the Cruiserweight division, Jan?
What?
The Cruiserweight division?
Yeah, we need it back.
Did you enjoy it in WWE when it was there?
Yeah, it was.
That was one good thing that come from the takeover, I think. Cruiserweight division.
Yeah, that's the one thing that they used for a little bit, but then it went silly again, didn't it?
Well, they've got the superstars to do it now.
Yeah. I mean, each man in WWE nowadays is not quite small. Even AJ, who could be involved in a Cruiserweight title, even though
Seth, CM Punk, they weren't big.
Yeah.
Jericho.
Brian, exactly.
Yeah.
People look long like that. You see the action. He went for a handspring elbow and hit it.
Not as good as China's.
I mean, say. Well, Blitzkrieg, East China. That's the little thing about underneath that mask.
The bulge in the trousers said it all now.
Both men going for it. Look at that. It's called your dick in the face. But WCW at this point, they still had their fans. They're still popular. They still had the wrestlers there. Just didn't, they got it right on very few occasions, and this night was one of the times they got it right. But
Are you saying that my friend Vince Russo was the factor that let it all
yeah,
down?
he was the main component in its
My Twitter
structure.
friend.
Yeah, you tell Vince Russo.
Next
DM
time,
him.
Can you DM him?
No, I can't. You DM tell him to fuck off. That's what.
James said fuck off. I like it though.
And Hoover 2 in the ring, knocking Blitzkrieg down.
Michael Jackson.
He does, doesn't he?
You think he looks like that? Well,
Jamal!
Michael Jackson on top rope.
Ow!
The drop kick, what a thriller. How many of them? Blitzkrieg in a bit of trouble, and what's Hoover going to do? This is going to look bad. And over the top.
Good suicide dive.
And it's going to look bad.
God, he doesn't know if he's black or white going over the top there, flying. Well, Blitzkrieg's got to get in there. He can't blame it on the sunshine. He can't blame it on the moonlight.
He can blame it on the He might be able to. We're just checking.
Yeah, we're verifying our sources.
You'd best take a look at the man in the mirror.
Oh! And who do with a brain buster there? And he...
He's certainly not going to heal the world with that one.
Oh, Blitzkrieg turned around into a pin. Caught him there.
Great agility by Blitzkrieg. Managing to spin out of that.
Showing nice little movements there, isn't he? Nice little movements. Forearms and a beautiful kick there by Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg! And now the chops, you can feel the impact of that.
Oh!
That was good.
That was a beautiful little kick up backflip.
He just used it to run around, didn't he? And then drop kick over. What's he going to do now?
These little men are known for going flying. Charles Robinson's happy that he's taller than someone.
He feels like a...
Strutting around like a
yeah,
big man.
he feels like a giant. Well, Blitzkrieg went to dive on the outside to Hoovy. Hoovy caught him with a drop kick.
That himself though.
He did.
Landed on the floor.
The impact there, he didn't know Billie Jean was not his mother.
He's going to be moonwalking back to that locker room.
Oh, shit.
Even though it's something Michael Jackson does, not sings.
Look, with these two wrestling, it's as easy as ABC.
Are we going for Jackson's fight now?
What? Let me have
Oh,
that.
hang on. Oh, you got Don't Blame It on the Sunshine as well.
Yeah. Dan, if you keep telling that, I'll be there for that. Alright, I'll be there. Great little opener, isn't it?
Brilliant agility by both men.
And again,
Oh.
I don't know what's going to come
it
next.
doesn't. Blitzkrieg with a tilt-a-well hip toss. And now Hoover on the outside. Blitzkrieg going to risk it even though he got caught last time. And up.
Oh,
was
springboard
always
over the top.
That was lovely.
But good.
Springboard moonsault, yeah. The height he got as well.
He was near the rafters.
You saw Sting up there. Oh, Blitzkrieg went for the power bomb. Hoovy reversed. Went for the Hoovy driver.
Catches it again. Bang.
Ouch.
Good
And
night.
Blitzkrieg is down. And managed to get shoulder up. I think Blitzkrieg managed to reverse, but yeah, he went down like a sack of potatoes.
That's it now.
And he's putting Hoovy down. Top rope again. And what a move that was.
Corkscrew 450 inverted. He span round in the air and done some flippy shit.
He got smashed onto the canvas, yeah.
Oh.
Got caught in a Hoovy driver, but reversed
Hoovy
it.
driver, that's the one. It's not like the Michinoku driver.
No. Got caught. Blitzkrieg still showing spirit. And he's been very impressive.
Top rope Hoovy driver.
He's going up again and looking for a Hurricane Roller this time. Swings it round
That's different.
into like a sunset flip.
Shit. They improvise, don't they?
Yeah.
They just, you don't know what's happening.
You just go with it. Hoovy kicking out. And
Yeah.
this is vintage cruiserweight action.
Well, definitely. They've been up the top like 5 or 6 times.
Well, they're going again. Blitzkrieg gets caught this time.
Oh!
Hoovy driver.
Shit!
And he landed square
Ow.
on the top of his head. And
He's going to be
Hoovy-
at least 3 inches shorter.
and an impact there and a pin. And what a great way to start
That
Spring
was
Stampede.
good
I
way.
don't know. What do you think of the match, Jack?
That was a big actual kick-off to the WCW Spring Stampede.
Yeah.
Some good ability in the ring from both people who I didn't even know. Like
Oh.
that flip there
Springboard moonsault.
Yeah, we're
from outside of the ring.
seeing the replays of it now, and
It's a must-see
Oh
match,
no, that
really.
don't look as bad from that angle.
it's a must-see match.
A must-see match.
Doesn't get any better rating from you, Jad, than that, does it? Dan, what do you think of the cruiserweight match?
Both men, brilliant, high flying, big bumps. Even though it was, not even a ladder match, it was both men flying high. As the Cruiserweights do.
Yeah, and also I think, especially in '99, during the Attitude Era as well in WWF, even though they had so much going on, they would never have an opening match like that we just saw there in Spring Stampede, WCW. That was the difference. The undercard was stronger in WCW to a point until they literally switched sides, like we say, they all went across. But yeah, Hoovy, and it's a great way to start Spring Stampede. Something different as well, cruiserweight action. Yeah. And it's good, like I said, must-see match, Jad. You enjoy the cruiserweight division, the network is here to go back and see the fantastic cruiserweight action that was along in WCW.
Is this Hack and Bam Bam?
This is the hardcore match next, yeah.
That's Sandman, isn't it?
Yeah, Sandman was Hack in WCW. I don't know why they changed the name, but yeah, they did. And
thank you, Sherlock fucking Holmes.
Just in case you didn't know why they changed his name as well. But
just in time.
No, it was Aldo Montoya, wasn't he, in WWF, and of course in WCW he was.
Oh, a bit like Mike McGillicuddy and Axel Curtis.
Yeah, but it's hardcore action now, and it's Bam Bam Bigelow versus Hack or Sandman. For anybody at home who doesn't know who Hack is. The hardcore division was started in, because of ECW, the land of extreme, wasn't it? Hardcore division was in WWF at 1998, and in around the same time in WCW they introduced one as well. So, it's the same thing, but of course Bam Bam and Sandman, former ECW champions, and they were taken at a time you kind of really needed them, and it was just like another wrestlers to add to WCW's lot. But it was variations of the match. You've seen the Cruiserweight match now it's the hardcore one, so there was different,
Showing that they can change it up, cover all corners, float everyone's boat.
Exactly, yeah, try and make everybody in the audience happy. But we started off with, was it Sandman meeting Bam Bam halfway with his shopping trolley.
Meeting Bam Bam.
Yeah. And Bam Bam put on the table. Now Sandman's going up to the
Hack. Going up to the
Hack. Was that the horse cart?
Really rickety gypsy carriage.
Oh.
And he hits the senton. Fair play to him.
Fucking hell.
And
Savage.
A couple of minutes in, it's actually Sandman. No, it's no, yeah.
And Chastity emptying the container into the ring.
Or she's with Hack.
Sandman.
And Bam Bam's up before Sandman.
Hack.
And Hack's in trouble.
Sandman.
And he doesn't know what to do with Bam Bam.
Hack. No.
Bam Bam Bigelow and Hack / Sandman, don't you?
Yes, I do, sir.
Do you like either or both?
Yeah.
Neither.
Yeah, no, you
both neither.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I know of them because of wrestling games.
Oh, right.
Because I've seen them wrestle.
I remember Bam Bam from the early 90s in WWF.
Yeah, he was. Main evented WrestleMania 11. He did against Lawrence Taylor as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, big influence, and of course success in WCW and ECW as well. But you like both. I mean, Sandman's probably not, or how's this not the most talented of wrestlers, but he certainly had a gimmick he stuck to, and as we see here, pretty extreme. So we say.
He could certainly take a beating.
Yeah.
Likes his weapons.
Yeah, but as in ECW's feud with like Raven, people, stronger characters helped him out as well.
Yeah, they had a good run in the hardcore division.
Yeah. Well, Sandman came over. I think he was in WWE for a couple of the ECW events like 2005, 2006. But of course, he wasn't probably in the shape a WWE want a superstar, shall we say.
Yeah, he had a little run-in with, like, when there was the ECW originals, had a little stable going on against the New Breed.
Yeah, New Breed, yeah.
But they just drifted out, I think.
Yeah, it kind of just went away, but this is what WCW trying to hope as well, trying to recreate like the extreme style. And Hack is going for it, get the table at ringside, set up with a guardrail, and bam, bam.
Gets him with a...
That'd be Sandman through the table.
It is Bam Bam with a trash can on Sandman.
Hack.
Bam Bam and Hack are fighting it out. Bam Bam with a suplex.
Attempt. Blocked. Oh.
That was a bit of a botch.
His knee went.
Yeah. Hack's knee is in trouble. Bam Bam's going to take the advantage, hopefully. And we'll talk about Bam Bam a little bit. He was a good worker, don't get me wrong. The big guys we saw Bossman going to the Hall of Fame. Bam Bam is someone who, if he's not in there, definitely belongs in, you know. As for Hack, like we said, he's had his moments.
I know he main evented WrestleMania on that, which fair play to him. I think he's had King of the Ring under his belt.
He's had final, appearances, Rumble, you know.
He's never been same as Big Boss Man though, but I think Big Boss Man played more of a part in WWE.
Well, I see what you're saying, yeah.
But then they take into account their WCW career because Sting only had two matches in WWE.
Yeah. And even ECW wasn't as big, he had success there as champion, so I think overall, you know, I think he does deserve it, but...
I think everyone's been ECW champion now. I think you held it for a week, didn't you, Jared?
Well, it meant something, damn it. Yeah. But the ladder's out, and Sandman again just used his own body as a weapon, sentoning on the ladder onto Bam Bam.
He's crazy, yo.
See, not a lot of wrestling going on here, but a couple of big bumps.
Brutal.
I wouldn't say the complete opposite to the first match, but...
Very similar. Opposite.
Yeah, complete opposite. The barbed wire there, we see Barbie.
Bulldog into the ladder.
But Sandman looks like me if I was wrestling.
Yeah, they're not two gym bunnies, are they?
No, but I think Sandman, I think Hack has had enough now. He just looks like, fuck this. I need a fag. On another table, we've only seen, 2 tables we broke?
Didn't he used to be famed for drinking a beer and smashing a can over his head?
He did,
and then, he done it.
And he used to come out smoking a cigarette as well. But Vince McMahon apparently is against cigarette smoking, so he wouldn't allow that.
Yeah.
Allow what?
Allow that.
Yeah, apparently Vince McMahon doesn't like beards or cigarette smoking.
Right?
Well, exactly me. Well, the lad's been set up, like you said, on the side of the ring. Sandman, Hack goes flying off the ladder through the table, crunches up like a ball, and that was...
Basically set himself up to go through a ladder, then jumps back up.
Well, Hack, like I said, could take a lot of punishment, but unfortunately didn't work out for him there. But now you got Bigelow with a ladder. So it's going to end well for someone.
Nah, someone's getting hurt.
And both men taking a lot of punishment, like we said. There is a lot of weapons in the ring at the moment, isn't there? Trash cans, bins, barricades.
Tables.
Ladders.
Saucepans.
Exactly.
Everything but...
Yeah, there's no kitchen sink yet. Bam Bam throws Hack against the ladder. Just folds him up. Oh, it's gone from side to...
Taken a bit of a beating.
But yeah, Hack has the heart, I suppose, to take such punishment and fight back. And he's still fighting back. And he's holding on to the crutch.
Cool, Bam Bam looks big there.
Bam Bam taking it to the midsection. And now the safe rail set up on the second rope. Hack again, who was going for another senton. That's all he knows doing it, just fall forward. Oh, he went for leg drop. Well, that didn't quite work out.
No.
Bam Bam moved. Sandman landed on his plums.
He did. Oh, but I can see there.
Oh, what does Sandman love?
Yeah. The trusty Singapore cane. Bam Bam's going to take Hack's head off. Oh, she's missed her cue. She's taking too long. And Chad's trying to work the fire extinguisher. I think she was meant to catch Bam Bam before it happened. Oh, Bam Bam!
Straight up her skirt.
Lighting her up, just on the outside. Oh, but gets caught in the back of the head with a Singapore cane. Sandman, with a Hack. And whoa!
Side Russian leg sweep with a Singapore cane onto the barricade.
Yeah, and the table's still there as well. Bam Bam struggling to get to his feet, but credit to him.
What?
He's trying to escape. And Hack on the top.
Sandman.
He's punching. Ooh.
There's a camera there. Bam.
Yeah. Bam Bam hitting it. And Bam Bam reversing Hack.
Ooh.
Bam Bam with his finisher. That's easy to say. Bam Bam with the finisher off the top rope through the table.
The Bam Bam.
The Bam Bam Slam. Greetings from Aylesbury Park. But Bam Bam wins and another match ends with another top rope move.
What was it known as? Beast from the East.
Beast from the East, yeah. Yeah, Beast from the East, because the WWE one was Beast in the East.
Yeah. Good manner. And obviously he's fucked himself up as well.
Yes, there was a couple of heavy duty bumps there, weren't there?
Good ending.
Yeah, 2 matches in and 2 completely different matches. One had all the technical wrestling expertise of wrestling moves, and I think this had...
None.
Yeah.
Scotty Riggs. Oh, I remember it. No, I don't.
Do you remember it? I don't. I mean, he's got that look. I should say something interesting about him. Like, he's a former wrestler.
He's a bit of a narcissist, but he was a bit of a tit.
Yeah, he might have been in Raven's flock before he left, and then, like you said, become a narcissist gimmick, but didn't really go past a certain level in WCW or indeed WWE. And he will be facing Mikey Whipwreck. Mikey Whipwreck, another...
He doesn't look anything like a wrestler.
Well, it's interesting you say that. There's a story behind Mikey Whipwreck, and we'll see it on the network unfold on certain ECW programs. But he wasn't supposed to be a wrestler. He was just a guy bumping around in the ring all the time. And Cactus Jack and Mick Foley saw that at the ECW event and said, "Hey, why don't you train to become a wrestler?" He didn't really want to, but just saw something in him like potential as a babyface. So he kind of made him the underdog and had this undefeated record. What's the opposite of that? He had a losing record for a certain amount of time because he was such a wimp. But he finally got the victory, and it kind of snowballed. He became tag team partners with Cactus Jack. They won the tag team titles together, you know, on a kind of fluke. Yeah, on a kind of fluke thing. And eventually Mikey Whipwreck would become ECW champion as well. So from that, you know, from nothing to become champion of a company, then of course he got his move to WCW, and this is why he's here now.
You know, with some people we cannot confirm nor deny.
Yes.
We can confirm that he has never taken steroids in his whole career.
Mikey Whipwreck.
Mikey Whipwreck.
Yeah. Yes, he's quite small. But
can confirm.
To be fair to Scotty Riggs, he's not the biggest guy either compared to Mikey Whipwreck. I mean, he might have a little bit of muscle on him, but he's not that tall, is he?
He's not ravishing me.
Well, that's the gimmick he's going for. But have we seen that in recent times? When's the last one we've seen, really? I mean, we had Chris Masters, didn't we? Do we have anybody after that? Like a body guy who's really like... We haven't really had that in a couple of years, have we? That'll be the next gimmick that comes out. Arrogant, good-looking...
Cody Rhodes, Dashing Cody.
Yeah. We haven't really had that. And Riggs gets caught with a slap around the face and another one. Is that a do-rag he's wearing?
I do believe, yes. I'm more interested in the shirt.
What, the... do you like the shirt?
No.
The thing about WWE at this time as well, they had over like 150 wrestlers. So the amount of guys who, you know, they employed, who had pay-per-view matches one week, weren't appearing in Nitro the next week, or just sat out their contracts. And guys who never appear in WWE or anything like that, you know. You can't... You look a bit like Mikey Whipwreck.
No, I don't. You look like Mikey Whipwreck.
Good one. Good comeback. No, poor Mikey's getting worked on by ravishing Scotty Riggs. Oh.
Ow.
Ravishing Riggs Road.
Yeah. Big bump there by Mikey. Back of the head. Right off the safety. Not very safety. Not much safety there. And look, there we go. 1980s move there. Double axe smash.
He's certainly shown me something. Why this is going to be the only time we've ever seen him.
Yeah.
So fuck off with that gimmick, you tit.
He's doing it again. It's not going to be the quickest match in the world, though. And how is he going to pin Mikey? Look at that disrespect. One finger on Whipwreck. Not going to work.
That to keep a man with a heart the size of a house.
Exactly. Spit coming out of Whipwreck's face. Rig to the elbow. Anyway, I said it was a good card. I didn't say all the matches were great. And you picked this anyway, Dan.
Yeah.
No, I mean, WCW at this time. It's good to see it on the network, you know. We'll be in the Land of Extreme soon as well. And of course, we'll see Goldberg's debut in the WWE. So, like I say, big month, bigger, stronger, faster, the WNR. And look, Riggs just slapping Mikey Whipwreck around like he's some sort of bitch. But Whipwreck manages to get the boot up and trying to fight out now. He's been beaten down for the past 5 minutes. Got the double foot stomp down the second rope. A beautiful drop kick. Can he get the pin? Only the 2. Can he take advantage of this situation now? No, he can't. Riggs. Oh. Whoa.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Whipwreck caught him. And that looked like it was going to be free there. I didn't think Riggs was going to kick out.
That's that right there. Summed up.
And Riggs puts down Mikey Whipwreck. Vicious manoeuvre.
TKO.
And it was, and Riggs. And Whipwreck, the big babyface, gets taken down. But impressive match though, no?
No.
No.
It's pointless watching it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, but it was a filler match. You know, it was in between. A hardcore match, they stick this in there.
It was 2 wrestlers they probably don't even want, and they've got a clause in their contract saying that they must attend at least one pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we don't want to release you because we don't want WWE to have you.
Yeah.
Konnan, dog, bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
Fuck's
Arriba
sake.
la raza. All day, every day.
You're a big fan of Konnan, aren't you?
K-Dog.
Go on, tell us why.
He was part of the Wolfpack, and I like the stable of the Wolfpack.
Is this the time of the Wolfpack now, or is this just after?
I think Black and Red was about, because I see Disco in a Wolfpack clip.
Yeah, I think they're both Wolfpack, but I don't know if it was, Disco. We've seen him a couple of times now. The rest of it, unfortunately, won't be on the list of one-hit wonders.
No.
We saw him in a losing effort against Jacqueline.
Turn up. I want to hear his tune.
You want to hear his fucking tune?
I know the phrases.
Arriba la raza, all day, every day. See? It's as if it's just fallen into place for me.
Well, is Konnan a barbarian?
He's Latino. Hell.
You can't see now, but Dan is doing a fantastic Konnan impression.
Arriba la raza!
And you don't like fucking Enzo and Big Cat, you like him. How many catchphrases
It
have
was
you
acceptable
got?
in the 90s. It was acceptable in the 90s.
No, I'm sure.
There's a difference.
Hang
I
on,
like K-Dog.
This is my favourite WCW. Disco Fever, Disco Fever, yeah. I'm petitioning for Disco Inferno, Hall of Fame 2017.
You can have him in the Hall of Fame 2017 if he makes it into your top 10.
He would make the top 10 if it was greatest WCW superstars of all time, with names beginning with the letter
Disco
D.
Inferno.
Beginning with Disco. No, Disco, I've seen him, I think he's a bit of a tool. I can see why the gimmick probably worked, but I don't think he's any, much of a worker. But, it's quite nice to see a disco dude. It wasn't a gimmick that's really used a lot, I suppose. And Fandang! Fandang! WrestleMania! Fandango versus Inferno! Oh.
K-Dog versus Road Dog.
Print the money now. Print the money. Tag team match. K-Dog and Road Dog versus
Disco Inferno.
and Fandango. Oh, and Konnan gets caught from behind. And Konnan, very famous Mexican wrestler, Jad. You've seen him before, haven't you?
I think I have seen Konnan.
So I think you have seen Konnan. Of course, you've seen Disco before, so kind of offense, and he's shown it a little bit more tonight. Showing his clotheslines, attack from behind, but he's. Konnan was a good wrestler. I don't know why he never really made a jump, did he?
No, I'm not sure.
And he just told Disco to suck it. Well, never did Disco, to be fair. So maybe there were, mid-card WCW would never make it. I suppose past a certain level.
Yeah, because I think the Big Stars did actually eventually come back.
Yeah, I would say, Sting was the last one, wasn't he, really?
Yeah.
Who never really made the jump. And Konnan now, look at that. Austin S stumping a mud hole and walking it dry. Taking Disco down. Disco down. Who are you going for, Konnan or Disco, Jad?
I want to go for Disco.
Do you like Disco more than Konnan?
Yeah, I like Disco.
Disco's got Konnan down. What have you thought of the action so far, Dan?
It's been quiet, it's been mild.
Mm.
They need to turn it up a little phase, but as you say, they had a big roster, loads of filler matches. These matches aren't long classics, but
but there's a little bit of rivalry going into the Disco Konnan, because like we said, they're obviously on opposing sides, because one's wearing blue and one's wearing brown. That's what I'm going on.
No, they're not in gangs.
They are two girls.
Gang warfare.
It is gangs.
Disco's red and black, and I think K-Dog's representing the black and whites.
Leapfrog on Disco and a hip toss.
More like a hip throw.
It wasn't.
Ooh.
Disco used Konan's
Momentum.
against him, and Konnan went to the outside.
And hit the floor.
He did. And what do you think of WCW? Let's talk about it quickly. You said it's a little bit smaller, but there's no apron as we see there.
Ah.
But there is the big pay-per-view sticker. Do you like that kind of style, Jan?
Nah,
No.
too plain.
Yeah.
I like the
Far too plain.
WWE style.
You like that as well? Yeah? I don't. I quite like the pay-per-view logo on the mat. I think it might give it a little bit a special feeling to it.
In this era,
Yeah. But they've only ever done it, I think, in WWE once. I think WrestleMania 12. WrestleMania 12 on the mat, but apart from that, they've never done it. So I don't know, maybe it was just one of them things. But like I said, the apron, and now they've got the cool little fucking video as well, haven't they? Or whatever it is, screen.
Yeah, it looks more like a boxing match though.
Yeah.
Like, they've got the little sponsors in the corners, they've got
Yeah,
the logo in the middle.
It's more, yeah, it's like I said, yeah, playing on the outside as well. I think the ropes are a little bit tighter in WCW as well, as we saw with like Spring, you know, the moonsaults and stuff like that in the first match. But Disco and Konnan kind of lost the crowd, and his fans not really responding either, are they?
No, they've been quite quiet, hence why we've been going off topic.
Yeah.
We're sure you'd be bored if you was watching it.
Yes,
so
yeah,
we're
you
just
will.
being bored for you.
Wake me up before you go.
He is. Oh, and Konnan down, Disco to the top, and he's showing his moves, and look at that.
Cowboy.
Shooting down Konnan, but the K-Dog showing that he's got a bit of agility, moves out of the way, and now they're both slogging it out.
K-Dog's got the upper hand.
Yeah, showing a little sight, nice little.
Roly-poly clothesline.
Yeah.
Just gate it up for him.
And Konnan trying to get the fans into it. He's going to take Disco. No.
Yeah.
Well, Konnan
Close to that.
hit the cradle DDT. Disco, I don't know how he kicked out of that.
It was a bloody good move, that.
That was a very good move.
I enjoyed that, to be quite honest. It sort of half hyped the fans up.
Yeah, got him back into it. Konnan rolling through with a pin.
Very slow too, Cam. The referee's a bit too fat to be anyway, I think.
Yeah,
You
he's,
need little Charles Robinson.
yeah, he's not really we'll say, I don't want to say attractive referee, but oh, and Disco with a neck breaker, and Konnan kicks out.
I like who's out the back. Who can count to 3? Yep, you'll do.
Yeah,
Check that on.
Fatty Muck ugly face. Come here, right? You can't. I can't.
It doesn't matter that your forehead's really wide.
Yeah. Is this me or is this action quite slow? As in,
Like it's just-
yeah, the reactions to it, like the kick there by Konnan and like this.
Alright.
It's a weird little exchange. Stunner!
And Konnan hit it, and he puts Disco down for the 3 count.
So he was stomping a muddo in him, and he hit the stunner.
He did, and he's all dead.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Because K-Dog said so.
Oh, Konnan overcame Disco Inferno, and I mean, a classic WCW match, Dan.
No, it was a slow burner. Like most matches start off, they start off a bit slow, have a few good spots in it, and a good strong finish, which this was.
Yeah. What did you think, Joe?
What a load of shit.
You did not enjoy that match.
No.
No. What do you think the problem was with it?
It's all like too predictable, do you know what I mean? They know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You can tell.
They
don't sell it
Yeah.
how they do.
It doesn't seem natural. It seems like they're literally just going move, 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 and move. But I mean, Konnan was really popular in WCW. Credit with Drew. Probably this is not his greatest match. Don't get me wrong, you know. But we would see, you know, Konnan have a lot of success, like you said, with the Wolfpack as well. Next match, Jared, something you'll be interested in seeing.
Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
Versus Willie Skidman.
Versus Billy Kidman, not Skiddy Widman.
Willie Skidman.
Here comes Willie Skidman. Oh no, you got me saying it. Here comes Billy Kidman.
Cruiserweight champion
Yes.
of the world.
Of the world.
The world.
Kidman. Well, we know how good Kidman must be with the other cruiserweights we've seen already tonight. Kidman, Mysterio. And Kidman, who did have success in WWE, but in WCW was they got behind him, I would say.
He was top dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight, and even feuded with Hogan.
It's
in
like
2000.
it's like Rey Mysterio had brief success. Look, Jared.
Oh,
Look, Jared.
Rey Mysterio
Have you ever
Jr.
seen that before?
That's
Rey
good.
Mysterio wrestling without a mask.
Have you ever seen him unmasked?
No.
No?
No, that's the first.
I saw Kevin Nash
sure.
unmask him.
So it
we've
wasn't,
got a first.
no, it wasn't a bad pick by Dan. Rey Mysterio without a mask. What do you think he looks like, Jad? Do you think he's
Mexican, isn't he?
Is he what you expected him to look like? Is it Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio,
Yeah.
Jared? Are you convinced it's Rey?
It's Rey.
you
Definitely.
sure? We'll see how he wrestles, you know. We'll see if it is really Rey Mysterio. Is that what he calls
Yeah,
himself?
it's Rey.
Well, him and Kidman, you know, two fantastic workers. Like we said, Kidman had success, Mysterio later on.
Definitely Rey.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah, it's a second right moonsault.
Oh, I know it's Rey anyway.
Lands on his feet.
Oh, lovely exchange, and they're still connected.
They are. The strength as well by
Both
both
men
men.
bridging.
Turn
Oh.
over. Mysterio and Kidman.
Oh,
Well, Mysterio lands on his feet.
beautiful.
Where we cover Yana.
Well, Mysterio there. got caught with a flying head scissors by Kidman. What's Kidman going to do?
There's a little podium for the camera.
Kidman diving over with these, taking Mysterio out. And we all know who Kidman's girlfriend, wife was.
Tori Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, anyway.
Anyway, yeah, Tori Wilson and Billy Kidman. Bit surprising jazz, isn't it?
I'm actually enjoying all the little flips and all the little exchanges.
Oh, so you'd rather talk about the wrestling than talk about who they're dating. Alright, fine, no. Mysterio there gets caught moonsaulting, and Kidman with the power. Mysterio. And you can see the speed Mysterio's got there, you know.
Oh.
Outside. Wiping out Kidman, he lands on his face. That's why he needs a mask on for, to protect his face.
No.
Do you think he'd lose his mask?
He should have done the WWE.
Well, you reckon?
Yeah.
You don't think he looks a bit...
But then obviously that made him money.
I
Just
think...
him having the mask.
But do you not think him in normal civvies? A lot of people have gone for the cargo pants, don't they? Like
I've
the
got-
army's-
Yeah. Oh, Mysterio here. I've got a feeling Mysterio and Konnan might be, because they're wearing exactly the same. Filthy animals. Lion salt by Mysterio, and he has agility in the abundance, doesn't he? But don't you think the mask takes away something from Mysterio? He does look a bit like, I don't know. I know he wrestles great, but...
Do you not think he would have made it where he was if he had stayed without his mask?
No, I don't think he would have done.
So you think his mask
I think,
got
yeah.
him the World Championship?
Yeah, WWE really helped like the mask, the mystique, and went with that. I think him just he might have gone certain places like a Kidman, but he wouldn't have made it because it's a Mysterio character, isn't it? You know, it's like they're for children as well. It is kind of superhero-esque.
Yeah, and he portrays that like coming out dressed as different wrestlers at main events.
Whereas with this, I don't know if I could really, you know, I don't know. Like I said, you never know for sure, but I think it helped Mysterio and the success he's had. I mean, it's unbelievable. You really think like, the mid-card matches we've seen, like Mysterio's the one who's gone through, won the World Championship, WrestleMania, one of the most successful wrestlers of all time, and this is just on the undercard.
But that's one in what 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So you know, it is a long shot to get there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, and would he have got to where he got to if it wasn't for Eddie Guerrero dying?
Well, that's true. Yeah, and exactly. Yeah, we've made that point before. He wouldn't, but also at the time, if we looked at all the wrestlers that have, we would have picked out Mysterio as the one guy to go. You know, in 1999, where people look at Mysterio and go, "Oh, he's going to be a future star." You know.
No one would have thought it.
Oh, like Kidman had, you know, like I say, Kidman had a bit more in WCW at the time, but...
Yeah. So if you was... Think of, like, if you was here, if you was watching this live, if we was watching this live, who would you think would be... Do you think any of them would go on to win? No, the wrestlers we've seen. Do you think any of them would go on to be a world heavyweight champion?
No, I probably would have thought no.
No?
I mean, Bam maybe, but like I said, he was a bit past it then. But you probably wouldn't have done because, like I said, Kidman and Mysterio are too small. So even in WCW, even at this point, you got the Hogans and that still in the main events. So that would carry on. So yeah, probably not. Surprising how successful he became, really.
Yeah.
You know, like
Pulled off the top rope by Mysterio to Kidman.
Mysterio's taking it to Kidman. What do you think, Chad?
I think it's good, mate. I'm just enjoying the match, to be quite honest.
Just been trading.
Zoned in.
Just been trading moves, haven't they? Trading it. Mysterio a high kick, and Mysterio gets backdropped by Kidman, and Kidman.
He took worse bumps than that.
Yeah, Mysterio has, yeah. But Kidman.
He's going to take worse bumps than that.
At this point, yeah.
But Kidman showed a lot of heart in this as well. He's Mysterio's equal at the moment, and a power slam nearly take Mysterio down. You need a little bit more. He's still got a little bit.
Orton-esque spinning power slam.
Yeah. Well, Kidman does look a bit like Orton if he cut his hair short.
Kidman's got a long old beanhead. He's more of a Jarrod head.
Yeah.
You look at Kidman and Jarrod, I reckon they could do a good face swap.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
And Kidman on the outside, Mysterio.
Oh! A lovely little bouncy
There you
spring
go,
jumpy
mate. What do you
flippy.
say?
That's what it's all
That
about.
is awesome. Flip. Bop, bop, bop.
Second rope springboard to the
You
outside.
look at the crowd
centre.
though. It's like mainly teenage, middle-aged, early 20s.
Yeah, it's the core. It's the core audience that they're looking for, really, wasn't it? But
It's changed now though.
Mysterio to the top
Oh.
gets caught with a flying clothesline by Kidman. Yeah, more kids involved now, aren't there, really?
Brilliant matchup this actually.
It is.
Had a few high flying spots.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely enjoyed the pace of the matchup.
Yeah, it's been good. I slowed it down a little bit now, but like I say, trading moves. Ray holding his knee, but it's gone down to the sleeper. But yeah, the Cruiserweight title's on the line. But Mysterio, credit to him, did have a good career in WCW for what it's worth, you know. Mysterio into the ring post, Kidman moved. Well, he wouldn't go in there intentionally, would he? Nice stuff. And Kidman, Irish whip Mysterio.
You must be kidding.
Oh, X Factor.
Me.
Beautiful reversal by Mysterio. And that's one of the beauties of Ray as a wrestler. He was never really out of it, no matter what the move was. He always had a stick a reversal with.
Or who he's facing.
Yeah.
We seen him against Giants.
Yeah.
Seen him against Midget.
We've seen him against wrestling machines like Angle. Exactly the same. Kidman.
Oh, with a pedigree, sit-out pedigree.
Seen that before. And Kidman going to the top. She's looking for a shooting star, yeah.
Most pretty move.
He's a lovely shooting star, isn't it, Kidman? You know, Mysterio blocks him.
That flip.
Oh, Mysterio manages just to get out. Kidman thought he'd got the job done then. But Mysterio, again, still got so much fight we know about him, don't we? He's the underdog. Even in WCW, he still had heart.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
didn't
I
have
had
the
Brian
mask.
Anno in for a while, didn't I? No, I didn't know.
I mean,
Right.
Mysterio,
Bulldog from the second row.
he didn't hurt the leg and Kidman kicked out. And Mysterio looked like he had won there.
What's his finisher?
He
You're
loved
gonna
that.
win it. It's going to be a 619.
619. Well, Kid is a shooting star versus a 619.
Did he have a 619?
Yeah, with what though?
West Coast Pop. And Kidman his own bulldog. What do you think Kidman's at a tyre?
I think he's
Shorts and vest.
yeah,
Yeah.
a wrestler. Like, shit.
He should come out to skate with skateboard.
Oh, we've done an Ambrose style flip and low bridge to rope.
Kidman falls to the outside. Can Mysterio take advantage?
Oh, we've seen this recently.
And there you go, leg drop. Mysterio off the top onto Kidman. Stuck in the second rope. Like I said, it's going to be a big move to take the other man out. And what's Mysterio doing now? Mysterio's got plenty of moves in his arsenal.
Oh, powerbomb reversal into an X Factor.
And Kidman flattens Mysterio. We go to the top,
Shooting star.
cuts him off. Kidman's still on the top rope. And Mysterio, and Hulk Corona
Oh.
into the pin. And he got the three.
Oh.
And we got to do.
Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah. Your man wins the Cruiserweight title, Jared. But yeah, Mysterio gets a pin. What do you think of the match, Jared?
It's just interesting to see Rey Mysterio about his mask alone. But wrestling abilities obviously not changed one bit. Still as good as he's always been.
Yeah.
Definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, no, Mysterio Kidman really putting it out there. Have a good match, Dan. Would you reckon on
Brilliant
that?
match. Both men, well, Rey Mysterio, he was brilliant early on as he got to in 2006.
Yeah, but those two were square off for the Cruiserweight title throughout '99. It's really impressive, you know, Mysterio is anyway, so. But we move on. Yeah, Saturn was a weird cat. We see him, well, you know Perry Saturn,
Yeah.
and he was teaming up with Raven at the time, who, of course, we all know Raven.
Hardcore.
Yeah, indeed. And another one of these guys who came across from ECW to WCW. And had quite a successful run in WCW himself, you know, United States champion and that. Do you remember much of Raven in his flock in WCW?
No, not really.
He had,
Billy and Ray are tag team champs.
they're still tag team champions now?
Yeah.
Oh, so Mysterio Kidman was two tag team champions going there. But yeah, Raven probably better known to you two in the WWE, the hardcore division.
Yeah.
But like I said, still, you know, quite successful today right here. And he's feuding with, obviously, Benoit Malenko, we see. The four horsemen, eh? But you know all these four men, Judge, yeah?
Perry Saturn, Raven,
Malenko.
and Malenko. Yeah.
What do you think of, who's your favourite out of the four?
Probably Raven.
Yeah? What is it about Raven you like?
The hardcore, which he awfully killed in the WWE.
Yeah. Well, he's here showing his hardcore style, eh?
Hardcore.
Hardcore to the bone.
We saw that mad match with him and Kane and Big Show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah. Mania hardcore. But he's still bringing his own style of hardcore here. Bringing the table out with Saturn. They're going to go to war.
He was more of a broody kind of character. Like, not broody, like once a baby, but...
Yeah,
like when he was in the Ravens flock and that, you know, he'd quote the Raven nevermore.
Yeah. And I think like that would work well probably maybe against someone like Sting. They'll probably never give it a chance, really. They've been quite nice, like you said. The dark characters bring different, light to each other. And like I was saying earlier with Hack, Raven and Hack or Sandman shooting ECW really brought they brought the kids into it, the really personal side. And Raven even crucified Sandman on one of the events, so that's the kind of shit, like I said, Raven, a dark character, but you see him sitting there in the corner like he don't care either. I think he was used better in WCW than he was in WWF, but of course in ECW he was a star. Oh, I don't mind Perry Saturn, part of the Eliminators in ECW with John Cronus, good tag team there. Of course had success in WWF later, or WWE later on, with Terry Reynolds and Moppy. Jumped over with Malenko, Benoit and Guerrero as the Radicals as well in, January, February 2000. But then went off the radar because he went crazy, apparently, Saturn did.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But all these four men would be in, WWF, WWE within the year. So I think Raven would debut in WWE in September 2000.
Out of them four wrestlers, which one do you think would go on to hold World Heavyweight Championship?
You would think possibly Raven, and Benoit maybe. He had his few flirts, but you wouldn't really think he had success. Again, because of the size,
Yeah.
All these wrestlers have been the same kind of.
Benoit's tiny though. Well, he's not tiny, but he's not as big.
No, I mean you can see like Mysterio. Look how small Mysterio was as well. The muscle mass each man put on, to make the jump to WWF, WWE. It was crazy, and but future Tanny wouldn't know. You realise when you get to the main event how big they are as well. But Benoit Saturn wrestling early on. And I don't think we've seen a WCW event without Benoit wrestling it. Perry Saturn impressive on the outside.
So is that correct in there's only been 2 WWE Heavyweight Champions, or, World Champions we've seen?
Yeah, we've seen so far, yeah. If you can't, just WWE. But weirdly, only World Champions, not WWE Champions.
Well, do you think there's difference between the two? They're both as valuable as the other.
Off to rock up blood.
Oh, Raven, suplex Benoit face first. Face Saturn with a splash. More technical style of wrestling, isn't it?
Very technical.
But Raven showing his, like I said, darker side.
Here we go, slap.
Oh, and Anson on the outside, kicking Raven. Behind referee's back, classic horseman. Malenko choking him down as well. Raven in trouble. Well, what goes down comes down, I suppose. Benoit catching his breath now. Hasn't it? Yeah, Perry Saturn started strong, didn't he, Joe?
Very strong.
Raven had the pin, but referee distracted. Saturn turned him round, but still could take advantage of it. But Malenko and Benoit are a good tag team, aren't they?
I'm sure I'll see them Benoit trunks in WWE.
The black and white ones as well, didn't they? Or black and red, or different styles to it. And then he switched to like a weird kind of pants.
Boxers.
No, he had like Raven Wolverine down as well. Not that I'm a fan of
No, I'm too for this impression.
Yeah, but Benoit and Malenko working as a well-oiled team. Well, that's what's just happened to Malenko. Just been spat at. But Raven nails Malenko with a clothesline, rocks his head back. Anderson at ringside. No, Double H trying to cheer on his charges in the ring. Can Raven get the tag to Saturn? He can. Saturn going to warm up in there, taking out everybody. Nice suplex to Malenko.
Go on. Oh, Pezza.
Oh, Saturn. And look at that, put the dress over his head, punches. And Malenko knocking down Saturn. And Malenko with a suplex. Just like that, Malenko, Benoit in control.
Oh, setting him up for a doomsday device.
Well, it hits it. And Saturn going to go for the rings.
His eyes look well weird.
Oh no, Death Valley Driver. He's cool. Malenko suplex with Benoit into the German. He went for the even flow, Raven did on Benoit. Ooh, both rolled to the outside line. Malenko catches Saturn. Yeah, and this is vintage Malenko. You won't see a better cloverleaf. Will Saturn tap? Oh, how did he get to the ropes there?
The Malenko let him.
It wasn't Saturn's strength to get to the ropes and not go up.
No.
And he catches it. Death Valley Driver. Benoit. Diving headbutt. Where did he come from? Oh.
Yes, Perry.
Just had Saturn kicked out. Credit to him.
Oh, Anderson don't look in too bad shape, does he?
No, he looks right there, doesn't he? Well, I mean, apart from the top of his head, but, forget that.
And this.
They're going to finish it.
Oh, Benoit with the chops. It's picked up this tag team match, hasn't it?
Slightly, mate.
Saturn and Malenko taking control again.
Again.
Oh, brilliant technique.
I said, well-oiled machine, aren't they, Dan?
Certainly. Now he's mocking the ring of Saturn with a big white 4 horsemen.
Well, there's one thing the fans here, the crowd respect, and that's the Horseman.
Nay.
Well, you know the leader of the Horseman is Joe, don't you?
Ric Flair.
It was indeed, and he is the heavyweight champion at the moment in
Ah.
WCW. And Northern Lights suplex by Benoit and Saturn still can't get it. And Raven's taken punishment, still hasn't recovered his side. And the Horseman just wearing down Saturn. It's been a varied card though, isn't it, so far?
Couple of good matches.
And Malenko picking up Saturn again, wearing him down. Raven's in, hot tag. He's lighting up the place, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty.
He's lining it up, clotheslining Malenko over the top.
Get rid of him, he's got Benoit to deal with now.
Well, we know Benoit's going to be a tough ask. Chair there now, and the fans finally getting into it. Oh,
He didn't use the chair as an offensive weapon.
no, that's true, yeah. He could say he accidentally tripped up.
Like this.
And there's a table outside. Saturn goes through it, and this time table breaks. That's Saturn wiped out.
No wonder why Saturn had a mop around with him.
Not stupid. When the chair doesn't come into play, Malenko stops it. Even flow DDT. And that will be over, but Arn Anderson, he's got the chair, placing it on Raven. Oh, there we go, distracted the ref. What a manoeuvre that was, eh?
Why would you do that?
Why would you headbutt a chair for?
So is Benoit actually in the Hall of Fame now?
No,
Not as a member of the Four Horsemen?
no. And Malenko gets the pin there on Raven, thanks to that dangerous headbutt. Jared, old buddy, what did you think of the match?
Shit match.
Why?
Oh look,
It was just.
bust open.
No, it wasn't for me.
What was wrong with it?
Everything.
No, what?
Everything.
What did you dislike? What could have improved it?
Fast paced.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It picked up about midway through, didn't it? When Saturn got the hot tag in, but he got built down again. It was a longer tag match. I enjoy the longer one, don't you?
There was a lot of backwards and forwards. I don't know, Saturn and Raven both took a good bit of beating each,
Yeah.
but I don't know, it wasn't overly impressive.
I don't think it's a bad match, so to speak. I think each man, gave a little something to it, and the way it ended as well kind of protected Raven a little bit. It was a dirty win, wasn't it? So you see Benoit busting up his face on the chair.
A lot of things got let slide in that match.
yeah.
Referee was very, very lenient.
The Horseman rule the roost. And yeah, Mean Gene with Ric Flair.
How do you think Ric Flair's looking at this time?
Woo. It was good there.
What, you think he looks alright?
Yeah.
You don't think he looks too old to be a world champion?
No.
Ming, Togan Death Grip,
Yeah.
He's the man.
brutal manoeuvre.
That's deadly, that is. And also, he was Haku as well.
Big Papa Pump and Y2J.
Yeah, starting making Jericho tap.
Booker T.
Uni-
Sad.
Yeah. United States title tournament. Of course, Scott Hall got stripped in the championship. Booker! Y2J versus Booker T, on Nitro.
So would you have thought Chris Jericho would have become heavyweight champion?
Nah, you probably wouldn't have thought Booker T either, would you?
Or
Really?
Scott Steiner? You'd have thought he would have.
Yeah, you thought he would be the most successful. And look at the size of it. It's Booker T versus Scott Steiner. And it's Big Papa Pump. Holler if you hear him.
Hello.
Holla, if you hear me.
Scott Steiner. What's your thoughts on Steiner, baby Jad?
Steroids.
Shocking. Dan?
Freakzilla. He lost all, when he gained his muscle, he lost most of his wrestling ability. Because seeing him before as part of the Steiner brothers, he was quite a good wrestler.
Yeah.
Him and his brother Rick worked well together.
Yeah, but yeah.
But when he gained all his muscle, he seemed to become a really good wrestler and
Yeah.
more focused on the big guns than the good moves.
Well, exactly, yeah. Well, I mean, with muscle mass, you kind of lose a little bit of agility, didn't you? And speed, and like you said, he probably relied on just that look, But he it was a complete character change for Scott Steiner. I mean, last time we saw him, like you said, WrestleMania 9 with his brother, and now, I mean, he looks completely different, doesn't he?
Is. Bitch.
It's maybe shaving your head, growing a goatee, and bleaching it.
And gaining fucking.
To be honest, he hasn't gained that much around the chest and shoulders and that. It's just all in the biceps.
It's just his arms look fucking stupid, don't they?
Yeah.
They really do. 24. They look like they've been pumped up by a fucking
What was
24
Hogan's?
Python.
What was Hogan's claim to be?
24-inch pythons.
Yeah, but he's including the sag of Hogan.
Booker T. It's nice to see a
Still with
familiar
the same
face.
music. I don't think his music's changed, you know.
No, he's had the same music for quite a while, hasn't he? Yeah. But it's nice to see a familiar face in Booker. Of course, the music as well, like we said.
Same entrance, everything. Nothing's changed. His hair's got longer.
I mean, people say Goldberg was the only star WCW made. You could argue it was Booker T as well, really, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Coming through the tag team ranks, the Harlem Heat and United States titles with now.
But he
eventually.
didn't get. He only had one World Heavyweight Championship in WWE.
Yeah, but like I said, 5-time world champion in WCW, not a fucking
No.
bad accomplishment, especially so late on. You know, when the shit was failing, Booker T was the shining light.
Yeah.
But it took a long time to be accepted as a main event star in WWE for Booker T, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, really, the King Booker gimmick changed that, and that's when he became world champion.
And then he had his court, his little entourage with a few men.
Yeah,
And his wife, Queen
Regal
Charlotte.
Finley, yeah. Is he Steiner angry? I wonder why.
What's he doing touching the leg?
So did you like Booker T or Scott Steiner, Jared?
Booker T would be my preferred wrestler
Why?
because of his in-ring abilities.
Yeah. Steiner's going around the ring scaring all the fans.
Do you reckon he was good at that? Or do you reckon he was a bit of a shit actor?
I don't think he had to act really, did he? I just don't think he liked people, Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was being sincere.
I think he was. I mean, his first words in WWE were, "Give me the fucking mic." So, you kind of think that's the kind of guy he was. You hear rumours just being an arsehole. Well, I mean, he played it well, didn't he? That's what he wanted to do, didn't he? Big proper pump. He's been out of the ring 5 minutes, hasn't got into the ring yet. Booker T awaits.
Booker T looks really shiny.
Yeah.
A chance to see Booker T before he became King Booker. And had all his dirty gimmicks, and you know, we haven't really seen Booker T as a pure wrestler, have we?
No. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Booker T either, so it's nice to see him in action. I mean, he's great work, to be fair.
This is Booker T in his heyday.
Very underrated, Booker T. Yeah, I've got no doubt in my mind Scott Steiner would slap a fan around the face. And then just say, well, you got involved. Booker T was a lovely job, kid.
What's Booker T's real name?
Huffman. Booker Huffman.
Booker.
But Booker, looking to hold on to his title against Scott Steiner. I think Steiner's too distracted with the fans at ringside than he is Booker T. Take credit, you know, Booker T is a fantastic worker. Scott Steiner doesn't want to, you know, underestimate him. Of course, these two men now would be facing for the world title in a year's time, so Evolution as well. Not Evolution, obviously. Mystery. But Steiner there with the punches over the top of the referee. Oh, wailing away on Booker.
Steiner had a bit of an unsuccessful re-return to WWE, I believe.
Yeah, like he came back and he
Faced
faced.
Triple H.
He did the world title at Rumble. I think No Way Out as well, but never really, you know. It was the first impact of him making the jump.
I think the biggest cheer he got was when he come down during what pay-per-view?
He debuted at Survivor Series.
Beat 2 people up, didn't he? And then left.
Yeah, Survivor Series 2002.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just before the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, he came out, said give me the fucking mic, took out Matt Hardy and whoever else was in the ring. Gregory Hell's Hurricane, something like that.
Chris Nowinski.
Was it Chris Nowinski? Good pull. Yeah, got rid of them. And then, like I said, the first impact of him being in the ring was like, oh fuck, it's Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Cut the match with Triple H, but like I said, didn't really work out. I remember him feuding with Test, with like Stacey Keibler involved, so he kind of, you know, I think Steiner's attitude never really helped him out anyway, so. But like I say, Booker did well because
You really don't like that crowd.
No, Steiner going to attack the crowd. But like I say, with Booker, to have the success he's done, he has done everything you can really in the sport. In you know, wrestling.
He done it in the Classic there as well, went up for a tag team, and then eventually went on to become heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Going through the United States / Intercontinental title way.
Yeah.
And even in WWE, like I said, when he came in, he's still, you know, tag team champions with Goldust, wasn't he? Intercontinental title in his own right, and then, you know, US King of the Ring winner, world champion. You know, not many careers better than Booker T on paper.
Yeah, best of 7 series set with John Cena for the US title.
Yeah. And some would argue that helped John Cena early on to be in with a veteran like Booker T, you know?
Yeah. Well, former 6-time world champ.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that, can
No, sir.
you? But Booker taking advantage on Steiner. But Scott Steiner reversing, yeah. Reversing, just throws Booker on the ropes. He's like, no. Just that one big blow, isn't it? There's no, like, finesse, shall we say. Steiner just hurt Booker on the outside, just throws Booker into the...
He should have stayed smaller and kept his ability, I think.
Do you think that would have helped him more?
He'd have got a lot further.
And Steiner picks up a chair. Shoots at Booker, the referee's just like, yeah, carry on.
Exactly.
It's WCW, doesn't have to make sense. And Booker's down, and Steiner sorting his hair out. Fair play to Steiner. He's in complete control. And then he did it again. Steiner line. A classic Steiner. Worried about doing press ups and he's going for the pin.
Looks like he's a bit gasping for breath. He's got a weird fucking belly button. It's massive.
Is it an innie or an outie?
It's halfway between
It's a middly. Nice camera right there. Booker getting choked. Steiner just don't care, does he? Push the referee in the face.
Yeah, so.
Well, Muscle just fucking out. Steiner with the picking up Booker, and just there you go, working out backbreaker. That's not going to get the job done, though, is he? Not going to get Booker down with that.
He's going to have to get him with a Frankensteiner.
Yeah, or a Steiner recliner.
Or a Steiner, or recliner. Or another move that he probably named after himself.
Steiner line.
Steinline.
Steiner suplex.
Is that the Steiner to Steiner?
Steiner to Steiner, yeah.
Steiner pose pin.
Well, he's putting a Steiner knee on Booker T. And now he's
Steiner intimidation.
Here's Steiner, just look at that, grabbing the ref. Why did the ref disqualify him? Do you know why he's not? Because he's scared. Intimidation by Big Papa Pump at his best.
What the fuck?
Clear as day. The low blow by Scott Steiner.
Is this an anything goes match?
I don't think it is. I just think he's telling the referee do what you want.
He's not even fighting for the title, so he won't actually win if he gets disqualified. Well, he's not going to win if he gets disqualified, but...
Yeah. I just think it's showing that Scott Steiner just doesn't care. He's more interested in just like, beating up Booker T, intimidating the ref, having a go at the fans.
So it's a bit like a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I suppose before it's time, yeah. Well, Steiner's got his... would you say Steiner's that powerful? I mean, he's got the muscle mass, but he's not... I wouldn't say he's like one of the most powerful guys.
I think John Cena's out there.
Yeah, I mean, and Cena's not... I mean, he's big, don't get me wrong, but he's not Steiner size, is he?
No.
But he gets a... Sorry.
He's not Brock size either.
No. But then you get someone like Cesaro, who's not like that kind of build, but he's as strong as an ox anyway, isn't he?
Yeah.
But Booker T can't power out himself. Just get overhead, belly to belly. And Scott Steiner pulled the referee away with a kick. And Booker took him out.
Why is Scott Steiner not getting fucking disqualified?
Doesn't matter what Steiner does. Now scissor kick. This could be over.
Spinneroonie.
Or Booker.
Booker.
And there you go, flapjack. And there you
Spinneroonie.
there's your Spinneroonie there. No one does it better. No one does it. And Booker with the axe kick and referee's still down. Come on, ref. And Booker put the referee up. And Steiner
Putting the referee and Booker T down again.
Oh, back of the referee's head. And Scott Steiner just doesn't care.
So what's this, like Scott Steiner can do whatever the fuck he likes, man?
Yeah. And the fans getting behind Booker. Going to the top. Booker T, what's he going to go for?
Flying drop kick.
Oh, gets caught by
Okay.
Steiner.
So he said he was going to go for a missile drop.
Well, Steiner hung up on the rope. You might see a Frankensteiner. You never know with Scott Steiner. You never know what he's thinking. That's how crazy he is. Right, he's going up. And he's looking for it. And Scott Steiner, fair play.
Steiner recliner.
Well, the referee's down, but fair play to Scott Steiner. The Frankensteiner. Steiner went to count the referee's hand, but Booker still out.
I like it when that happens.
Booker's still got some fight in him.
Steiner's got a shiv.
I don't know what it is, yeah, just some foreign object in his hand. And the other referee's out now. Oh, Steiner got cool. Oh no, it's Steiner using the
What was he
weapon.
jabbed with?
I don't even know what he used, but it took Booker out. Gonna go for the pin. And he still wants the original referee in. Like, forget about the healthy referee. I'll just get the one all injured and busted up. And just like that, Scott Steiner wins.
Couldn't actually see him losing this one. Man, got away with everything.
I don't know, they kind of gave hints that he could do what he wanted to, really, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Dan, what do you think of the match?
I don't know how Big Papa Pump got away with doing what the fuck he done. It was like a one-sided match that Booker T had no chance of winning.
No, yeah, and Steiner just came, did what Steiner wanted to do, and that was it.
Pretty much.
But impressive move of Frankensteiner, taking Booker out.
Booker.
But the weapon changed it, didn't it? For an object. But Booker didn't go down without a fight. Fair play, Booker T. I predict he's got a big future ahead of him.
Scott Steiner, ladies and gentlemen.
He came, he saw, he was Scott Steiner. Yeah. Yeah, Nash Goldberg next. Why are they having this match for? I'll tell you why. Goldberg had a streak. Streak got broken. Nash did it. Goldberg not happy. Want revenge.
This is revenge.
Yeah. Goldberg. Nash. Nash.
Goldberg.
Goldberg. And it starts now. Goldberg's a machine. Nash and Big Sexy. Yeah, we talk. What do you think of Big Sexy Kevin Nash?
To be honest, I've seen him in a few matches, but I haven't seen much of his talent. He's not got much talent.
No, he hasn't got any wrestling ability. I mean, he's a big dude and
Yeah.
quite a cool character, but it's only really jackknife, big boot. I think
Big
that's
man moves.
that's a bit. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I think it's association with people as well, like his friendship with friendship with Michaels, friendship with Scott Hall.
Yeah.
I think that helped him out a lot. Yeah. Any thoughts on Kevin Nash, Jared?
He's a legend, obviously, of the business. I haven't really seen much of him as a wrestler.
Does he think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, but again, the Outsiders didn't really do much with them. They was, a tag team that got away with whatever they wanted to.
Yeah.
And, he was someone who got away with what he wanted to all through the ring. And who do we see there, James?
Yep, Miss Elizabeth and Lex Luger coming out with Kevin Nash as well. Part of the Wolf Pack. But I think Nash, like I say, he can do what he wants. We saw that when he lost his streak. Of course, Scott Hall got involved with the old cattle prod.
Borrowed it off the mountain.
Exactly. Cattle prod, straight to Goldberg, down. But Bill Goldberg, in WCW at this time, was the man, wasn't he?
He was still the man, yeah.
We won't see a lot of Goldberg on the podcast, but when we have seen him, he's been explosive.
What do you think of Goldberg, Jared?
I know he had a streak in WCW, obviously. Seen him a little bit in WWE. Didn't last very long.
No, he had a bit of a failed WrestleMania match with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, WrestleMania 20, that was awful, wasn't it?
It was always compared with Austin, but I think those two completely different characters.
Yeah. I mean, Goldberg really hasn't got, Brock Lesnar would be more comparable, wouldn't he, between the two men? But, I mean, Goldberg still brought it. I mean, they could have maybe done more with him as well. But it's difficult, isn't it, when you've got all the egos there. You've got your Nashes, you've got your Hogans, you've got your Pipers, your Stings. For Goldberg to, be given everything. You could argue the streak shouldn't have been broken, but, Nash did it. This is Goldberg's revenge. Would you see Goldberg back in the WWE someday?
Nah.
There were rumours that building up towards WrestleMania, actually.
Yeah, but I think they've got wrestlers that could fill his boots
Yeah.
better than he could.
Maybe if it was 10 years ago, maybe a couple of years after he left WWE to come back, as opposed to now. Goldberg and Nash face up against each other, two big powerhouses, two big stars in WCW as well. It's fantastic to be able to go back on the network, be able to see Kevin Nash versus Goldberg, April 99 WCW. It's a dream come true, really. I'm pleased you picked it, Dan. Great choice. And don't forget as well, this month we've got more podcasts and more pay-per-views and everything to listen to. It's going to be a great time. But they're squaring off now, Goldberg and Nash. The power, I think, probably goes to Goldberg a little bit, even though Nash has taken advantage early on. But I think Goldberg's basically better than Nash in every single way. I think he's quicker, stronger, faster, yeah. I think we've backed Goldberg
So
in
he's
this.
quicker and faster.
Quicker, stronger, faster. Yeah, I mean, Nash might be taller, but that's what he's got, really, height. What does height give you? No offence. And Nash with a big boot on Goldberg in the corner. Referee's going to count, but Nash does it by his own rules, as we've seen. Wolfpack rules tonight. And Goldberg won't be beaten down for too long, like we say. His matches are explosive and quick. Nash taking advantage early on. Bit of trouble in the crowd, looks like. Nash is looking at Goldberg. There you go. Telling him to suck it.
Is that a mock at DX?
I think they were doing it in NWO at the same time as well, weren't they? But like you said, yeah, Michaels, it's a crotch chop across federations, isn't it?
But
Like
is that
you
a
said.
shout out to them? Because
Yeah.
rumour has it that and Hall was sent to WCW
Yeah.
as spies and to ruin it from the inside.
But they made it really successful for like 3 years and then it went down, didn't it? So,
Yeah, but they could have made it successful for 10 years and
yeah.
found out the
I think it
people.
works if you conspiracy theory you put that with Vince Russo. That works.
Yeah.
If Vince Russo went in there, murdered it, I know he's your friend, murdered it, and then boom. So,
There was that.
but I don't think Nash and Hall cared about WCW. I think that's what you're saying. They didn't care. They were there to collect the money. If the contract was to run out and they'll go somewhere else, so be it. You know.
Yeah.
We saw that later on as well.
There was always in demand.
Yeah, but it's always about the money, wasn't it, with them? They're always trying to get the big contract. Nash, Hall and Hogan, you know, dominated WCW with the money. And like you said, still made it when they moved on to WWE.
Yeah.
But like we saw with Booker T, Goldberg won the league, WCW homegrown stars. Very basic way of building it, but it worked well. What we've seen early on, Nash has been in complete control. Well, I don't think I've seen Goldberg with an offensive move.
I don't think I've seen Goldberg absorb this much.
They've taken out, Nash went for the pin, but Goldberg managed to kick out.
Ooh.
Nash wearing Goldberg down on the middle rope, choking the life out of Goldberg. Nash now, again,
Do you reckon Nash has had the advantage all the way through?
he's had everything, hasn't he? Goldberg hasn't had a sniff, but Nash, finish it Nash, it's too easy. Well, Goldberg has, like you said, had no offence, and Nash taunting the crowd, and one jackknife this could be all over.
One jackhammer and it could be all over. Jack's got a lot to do
Yeah,
with this match.
yeah. Who knows, I don't know, Jack.
Flying shoulder block.
Goldberg, brilliant there with the high flying move. Well, for Goldberg.
Exactly.
Oh, rolling himself back up now.
Doesn't quite do a nip up.
No. But still not bad for being beaten down. And out of power, ease. Just picks Nash, just throws him. I thought he was going to go for the pin. Goldberg ducking and dodging.
Oh, a nice little heel kick.
Yeah, nice kick there. Avoiding Nash's big boot, hitting him with his own. And now was going to go for the spear. Goldberg don't get paid by the hours, they say, does he?
No.
Go for the spear.
To the point he's going to move and hit the ref.
Oh, Nash! With a leapfrog. Goldberg took up the
Cuts
ref.
the ref in half.
That referee will never be seen again. Oh, and Luger from behind with a chair. Come on. Not like this. Not again.
Dirty results.
It is. This is what WCW are known for, like not really many clean finishes. And Nash trying to get back to his feet. And Goldberg, is he dead weight now?
I think he's dead.
Well, Lex Luger thinks he's done the job. Oh, the strap's coming down. You know what that means?
Jackknife.
No, it means to mean business. Straps come down means you mean business. But he's going for the jackknife.
Low blow.
Well, it stayed low.
Was that a fuck you?
I think it was as well, yeah.
Luger's in the ring.
Gets taken down.
Inverted atomic drop, big boot.
Goldberg makes a little time of Luger.
Spear.
Oh, what a manoeuvre. No, but I love the spear. Goldberg, just so explosive.
Jackhammer.
And look at the fans, know what's next. Nash can't do anything to stop this now. Can he pick up Nash? I think there's only one answer, can he? Yes. Jackhammer by Goldberg. Done.
Doesn't give him his title back, but it gets a bit of retribution against the big sexy.
Yeah, I mean, quick match, but like I said, it did what it said on the tin, didn't it? I mean, Goldberg couldn't be in complete control all match, otherwise it made Nash a little bit weak, wouldn't
It's
it?
hard to be in control of only 3 moves.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But Nash finally took the pin, or took the loss to Goldberg. Goldberg would fight on, but unfortunately Goldberg would never make it past, well, never make to the heights again as he did when he was with the streak. Would that be Nash's fault? That's a discussion for another day.
Had the streak gone on long enough though. An
Yeah.
exaggerated 150 matches.
It should have gone on. It should have gone on fucking. They should have done more of it. Goldberg was the star. They could have taken to the bank, so to speak.
Would his streak have potentially saved WCW?
I think it could have done. You look at Goldberg, he looks like a star, doesn't he? Yeah, out of all of them we've seen tonight, Goldberg's the one you think, right, he is. Oh, he's the main event now.
Good move, jackhammer.
Yeah, it's a brilliant power move. I think the spear and the jackhammer combination works really, really well. I mean, Nash is pissed, but he got taken out by it. With the power and the position of Goldberg, not a lot you can do against it. World Championship Wrestling. One more match left. The main event. What we've all been working towards. Dan's pick. Fantastic choice, Dan. I think you find it is. For the main event, Jad, what's been your favourite matches, friend?
Rey Mysterio.
Mine was a hardcore match.
You like the hardcore, yeah?
Loads of big bumps.
What about the openers? I like the opener. Blitzkrieg and Cuban 2 Guerrero. I think it got the show started really, really well. So yeah, a few good matches on the card, isn't there?
We'll see if the main event lives up to expectation.
We will indeed. We're abated here. Yeah, the excitement here is palpable. And would you say 4 faces of WCW as well in this match?
WCW.
Yeah, 4 cornerstones is like Hogan, Flair, Sting, and DDP.
Yeah. But then you could throw Nash in the mix, you could throw Goldberg in the mix.
Oh, or you can throw Macho Man Randy Savage in the mix.
You can.
He's going to be the special guest referee.
He's upgraded from Miss Elizabeth.
Yes. And Macho, just getting bigger and bigger with muscle. Of course, the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. He will be missed. But yeah, I mean the star power.
Is that Kimberly?
Nah, that's Gorgeous George. Jad, what's your Macho Man Randy Savage impersonation?
Ooh yeah.
That's really good. You've been working on that.
Doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Dan, take it away.
Ooh yeah. Macho Man's here.
You've been working on that one, I know you have.
The Macho Man is here.
Of course, the Macho is not in action, he's just ruling the roost at the moment. Going against Ric Flair. Well, Ric Flair, world champion Ric Flair. Then you've got DDP. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. What do you think of Flair, Jad?
Be fair
to
Flair.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
Do you like him more since you've been watching the podcast?
Yes.
You appreciate him more?
He's just an old man.
No, you realise he was a good worker.
You don't like him, do you?
Flair, I don't think he's as good as you think he was. I mean, he was a good worker, don't get me wrong. He's outstayed his welcome a lot. What was your thoughts of Flair, Dan?
You got to be fair to Flair.
So tell John.
No, he's done a lot in the business,
Yeah.
and you know he's been there throughout. He's lived his life the business. I don't think he's ever been away from it for
No.
more than
Constant, like
Yeah.
45 years, yeah. Even a broken back couldn't stop Flair from wrestling.
you know what I mean. So he's got it in his blood.
But it's funny he's got a great relationship with his daughter. What are the chances? Never been home, but him and Charlotte get on like a house on fire. And DDP get this chance to main event. Another one of these guys who came through the WCW ranks as an older wrestler as well, you know, well into his late 30s.
Didn't really reach much in the WWE, to be fair to him, but he had a good run in WCW.
He had a fantastic run in WCW, yeah. Like I say, United States Tag Team World Heavyweight Champion, you know, the master of the Diamond Cutter. His legs got cut off really when WWE because of the Undertaker. He was a stalker, wasn't he? And we all know who DDP's wife is, don't we? Kimberly.
Yeah.
And yet, when he came into WWE, he was stalking Undertaker's wife, Sarah. Now, if you put his wife versus Undertaker's wife, why would he be a stalker for? So, simple as that. And they kind of ruined it and just treated DDP like some sort of jobber, didn't they? And then they had him at WrestleMania 18, I do believe, European Championship against Christian. And he was like, what's he used to say? That's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. And he used to smile. And yeah, and then that's DDP really, yeah. So, but like in WWE, he was treated with respect. But we see Hogan comes to the ring dressed in black and white, part of the NWO Black and White or Classic. And the icon Sting coming out. Great to see Sting, isn't it?
The Stinger.
Hall.
Yeah. No, it's good to see Sting in action. This is his prime as well. 9 WCW, yeah. Macho Man holds the World Heavyweight title aloft. Sting was, of course, the #1 guy in WCW for many years. So is Flair, Hogan. Like I said, maybe DDP hasn't been, but he's still known for WCW to this day, isn't he? And he still does the very best of Nitro. He does DVDs for that. Like we started off Hogan DDP punching each other, Flair Sting. This is broken out to this is just
Hogan Flair.
Old man brawl here. I don't think there's one under 50. Sting and DDP going at it. Hogan, yeah.
But all of them wrestled late into their careers.
They did, as you see here.
Well, no, I mean, to this day, they
Yes.
still appeared in ring, apart from the dead Macho Man.
Yeah, apart from the dead body.
But Flair, even him now, if Hogan weren't a racist, he'd still be in it.
Yeah, they've all got...
DDP's, he was in last year's Rumble, wasn't he? Or the year before?
He was at WrestleMania, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, they've all got a presence.
Sting.
Yeah, but that just shows how big a stars they are, I suppose, if it's, you know, the presence still shown today.
Longevity of them.
Yeah, 17 years later. DDP takes Sting down and Savage has got a, would you call that a methodical count?
He's too muscly to count.
Yeah. I can't get it down for the free. Oh yeah. What would Macho Man Madison sound like if he was making a pin attempt?
1, 2.
Oh, kick out. Oh yeah. And Sting taking DDP down, Flair saving his title.
Woo!
And look at the star power. Dan, are you excited with the star power?
I am, yeah. It's good to see these legends all together at the end of their career. They still both had loads more. They all had a WrestleMania match, at least 2 each.
Yeah. Yeah, even though in WCW they were known, yeah,
Apart from Sting, who had one.
they thought they were past it. Like you said, they still had the big matches.
They had quite a memorable match. I think Ric Flair has had the best match in WWE.
What, after this moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Flair Michaels memorable at WrestleMania 24. Yeah, you know, McMahon Hogan, which was a big money match still, you know, when it
It was
happened.
more of a gimmicky thing though, wasn't it?
Yeah, with Flair,
Sting.
Flair had matches with McMahon. Flair had matches with fucking everybody afterwards as well.
I think Flair has wrestled everyone.
Yeah, like I said, Sting with Triple H, but really that weren't, you know, it's still nice to have a WrestleMania match, I suppose. Yeah, DDP, Hogan firing all cylinders. Oh, Sting splash. Hogan taking on Flair.
And the safety ratings are. Classic Flair.
Here's Flair bump. He's putting on the belt, he means business. Oh, poke to the eye. Flair chop.
It's not going to work on Hogan.
Has no effect on the Hulkster.
How old do you reckon Flair is there?
He's 102. And Hogan is 98. And Hogan is hulking up early on. And Sting has got his Scorpion Deathlock in. Big boot by Hogan. Leg drop. He's going for the pin.
Broken up by Sting.
Sting has to stop it. Well, DDP throws Sting to the outside. And look at that. Flair working on the leg. He knows it, doesn't he?
Classic dirty tactics by Flair. Go for the leg.
Sting and DDP on the outside. Just taking a breath, it looks like. Flair working on the knee. Trying to take Hogan down. And he's got him. He's going to get figure 4 in.
Woo!
And he has. And Hogan's going to tap. Wait a minute. I haven't seen Hogan tap.
I've never seen Hogan tap.
And can he get to the ropes? He's slapping Macho's hand. I'm still in it. Sting and DDP on the outside. Ooh. Sting floors on the outside. DDP back in. You've got to stop the reversal of the figure, haven't he? We all know that hurts as much. The other way around.
If not more.
Yeah. Oh, went for the diamond cutter. Flair reversed. DDP. Closed on Flair over the top. Well, you know, Hogan's legs hurt, I guess. So, yeah, DDP taking it out.
Figure 4 around the ring post. Not going to be able to get a submission from this, though, is he?
No, but he'd take Hogan down. Eliminate one man in the match, I suppose.
Oh, no, he can.
Okay, tap out. Oh, no, Sting's put a stop to it.
Adding pressure. Flair's got some life back to him.
Well, Flair, no, he needs to, you know, hold on to his World Direct title. Otherwise, he could be in big trouble.
Big trouble.
Big trouble.
But this though, it's like some little bullshit couple of moves and he's getting carried out of it by 2 blokes. That's hardly a Superman.
Oh, I don't know. Figure 4 by Flair, you know how dangerous that is. And a figure 4 on the ring post. I think you're right with Hogan be taken up, but
Oh,
there's
Eric
Bischoff.
Bischoff, when he was grey, didn't he have black hair when he went to Raw?
He did, yeah.
When he went to WWE, yeah.
He must have found some dye in between. Yeah, how strange is that? Bischoff there looks like he did later on in WWE, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Bischoff saying that's it for Hogan. Maybe Hogan didn't want to do the job. Like, alright, we'll put the leg injury in for you. It's down to a triple threat now, Sting and Flair. Flair thrown the other side of the ring.
Who else is going to die of old age before the match ends?
Sting with a drop kick. Sting showing some agility there. And DDP just taking a breather, that's clever.
Good strategy.
But that has no effect on Sting with a clothesline.
Both men. Woo!
Flair with a chop. Sting had no effect on him.
I thought a Ric Flair chop could cut you from the inside.
Yeah.
DDP's not stopping, wants to win the world title. He knows Hogan out of it, it's an advantage to him. Sting splash?
Stinger's probably the man most in his peak at this point.
Yeah. He looks like he's got a spring in the step, doesn't he? Oh, but DDP went for the diamond car.
Reversed.
And there you go, bulldog by Sting.
Flair's still up there.
And poke to the eye.
Ric Flair's out of it.
He is, look at him, like a fish.
Out of water.
Just flopping on the ring
Ooh.
canvas. Can Sting get the pin? No, Flair, shoulder up.
Flair's still in this.
He is. You got to be fair to Flair, that's what you two were saying earlier. I respect that now.
Woo!
Flair just showing who the fuck he is.
Showing you why he's World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
Now with a sleeper locked in.
And will Sting be knocked out? DDP from behind and look, through a sleeper. Go on, Macho, put the sleep on DDP. Don't feel out fucking...
Now Sting's going to reach around and put it on DDP. They're all going to fall asleep.
2 men in trouble. Oh, Sting dropped, yeah, there
That's
you go.
innovative.
Sting taking out 2 men there.
Macho Man celebrating because he's the only one standing.
Oh no, Sting gets to his feet.
Taking turns on Sting.
DDP and Sting, no, that's double team. Right hands and chops. Oh, and Sting I think's woken up a little bit.
He made eye contact with both men at the same time.
Like each eye though. Like.
No, both eyes on both men.
Sting with a clothesline. Taking it at the upper level now. Taking down DDP. Wiping out Flair.
Is he going to do dual Singer splashes?
Oh, Flair down. And Sting.
Bulldog.
Flair's in the corner. We can see a Stinger splash. And there it is. And Sting's looking to become new World Heavyweight Champion. There we go. Scorpion Deathlock. Oh, but DDP from behind stopping it. Oh, it's really difficult getting submission in triple threat match. Well,
Yeah.
well, it's a fatal 4-way, isn't it? But multi-man match. But DDP, oh, gets caught. Scorpion Death drop. Sting got that. He got all of it. But no advantage of Flair now. And waking up just enough to stop Sting getting the pin.
Weakens the legs.
Well, Flair's an expert at doing that. He's got him in the figure 4.
Woo!
And this will be it.
I'm going for Sting.
I'm going for DDP.
Jared?
I'm going to go for Rick.
Ric Flair. We've all gone for different people. Hey, what are the chances of that?
Hogan comes out and wins.
People at home, this is not a written script. I haven't written everything down for us to do. This is just...
Improvised off the top of my head. What's going on?
Oh,
Why is the ref helping out?
well, Savage moving Flair into position, going to the top.
Who's he going to hit?
Elbow.
Flair? Why's he hitting Flair? It's his title.
Well, that's not fair to Flair.
You got to be fair to Flair.
And Macho Man taking out Rick. And there you go, just sitting on the top rope there. Getting away. Flair must have had it won with Sting there, and Macho Man wasn't having that. He's not friends with Flair.
DDP's up. DDP's down.
Can DDP take advantage?
Sting's up. Flair's up. They're all up.
Oh, 3 men are up now. Oh, Sting kicked down.
Good ball.
Oh, Flair poked to the eye, DDP.
Dirtiest player in the game.
Oh, Diamond Cutter
That's it.
Page is the new World Heavyweight Champion.
It's him, it's DD Tim.
Who would have thought DDP would have won that match, eh?
DDP.
You.
Yeah, no, I
thought he
went.
would.
Yeah, no, I went DDP. No, you're right. But yeah, Page is World Heavyweight Champion.
Why did the Macho Man get involved?
Because he didn't want Flair to walk out as World Heavyweight Champion, I guess.
Right. So why make himself a ref if he's not impartial?
You'd have to ask the WCW booking committee. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the match?
It wasn't a bad match. You know, it's a standard WCW match, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit surprised Page come out top, but I mean, overall, you know, not a bad main event. What do you think of the card as a whole? Jared, what do you think of the card, my friend?
I'll give it a 6.
6. What did you find? What did you like? What didn't you like?
I like the Rey Mysterio match and obviously the hardcore match.
Yeah.
The first Cruiserweight match. And apart from that, it's just slow and sluggish and a bit the same.
Yeah, well, I think with WWE it's a bit more, you know, the wrestling, they give it a little bit more time than they did in the WF in certain ways he did. But Dan?
Can I just say, how many talking pros was there? Apart from Kevin Nash saying a few words.
There wasn't really any, was there? It was all basically
all wrestling. It was, you know.
Yeah.
Even the promos at the beginning of the matches were.
You didn't really, he didn't really tell you too much. It was just like you said, a quick 30 seconds and then into the match. But I think the talent we've seen on the show, when you consider like Scott Steiner, Booker T, and people, you know, in other matches as well, like even Malenko, Benoit, Saturn, Raven. I think it's a strong card, and they picked a couple of great matches. But I do think maybe, WCW at this time, they could have still saved it, couldn't they? There was still a chance with this. But unfortunately, you know, they never did. But Dan, what's your rating out of, what do you think of the, I basically explained it all anyway, but what do you think of the
I don't know, with
Kit Kat Caboodle?
With the card, you could have expected a bit more from the quality of the card, from the calibre of wrestlers they had, if they'd have done it right. And looking at it on paper, you thought it would have been quite a good pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But the way it turned out, there was a few good matches, like the Cruiserweight division showed that it was brilliant. The Booker T match, it was Steiner showing his power mainly.
Yeah, the first half was a little bit better than the second half, wasn't it, really? But, you know, it's still a good event to watch, WCW. Good history, isn't it? But, yeah, that's it. And that is episode 46 done and dusted. So before we go, just enough time to say you can follow us on Twitter at j_Rowlands or
at Vince McDan WWE
or
at Joe Gula.
We're also on Facebook, WWE Network Review podcast page, or Dan.
At Vince McDan.
Yes, just Facebook.
Just follow me.
Be your friend. We're on there. We're on Google Plus. We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud.
On your phone.
You can send us an email to WNR podcast@gmail.com, and we're also on iTunes. You can download and subscribe there. I've been James Rowlands. I've been joined by
Dan White
and
Joe Gula.
Thanks everybody, and bye.
Good night.